Jest ze mną gość, pan Roger Hodgkiss, prezes zarządu Generali Polska. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
What impact did the pandemic exert on the insurance market in Poland?
From our perspective, the pandemic has had a significant impact on the insurance market in Poland. If I talk first about our business performance, then we've seen obviously a significant impact from increased life insurance claims as a result of COVID, but that was offset by improvements in our claims in the non-life business. So overall, the impact was neutral, but obviously had a significant impact in our life company and significant impact in our non-life company. From a market perspective, we've seen some changes in customer behavior. We see that customers are now much happier to transact remotely, to transact with us on a direct basis, and to purchase insurance from us directly and less through agents and brokers. And also we've seen a big push from ourselves. We had to respond very quickly to digitize and improve our processes. The time has been very stressful for our clients, and that's why we as an insurer, we've really invested a lot to optimize our processes and our communication with our clients to make sure that if they want to purchase insurance, renew insurance, get changes in policy, or get the customer service, and also when the very stressful process of making a claim, we made sure that we've improved our processes so that we're able to talk and discuss and make the changes directly to customers without having to go through more bureaucratic processes. And I think that's not just with our company. I think all insurers across the market have really accelerated the digitization of all the processes. As I mentioned before, I think one other interesting factor that we've seen is the increased desire of customers to purchase insurance through direct channels, through online or through call center. I think obviously clients or customers are spending more time at home. They've been less able to visit agents and brokers and transact. And as a result of that, we've seen increased growth in our direct channel. I think another important factor too that I would say is we've seen customers now with an increased interest in buying life insurance and health insurance products. It seems to people have suddenly become much more aware of the need for a broader range of insurance products to protect themselves and their families.
So, what are the development opportunities in this situation?
I think I see several development opportunities. I think we need to continue to improve our processes to support our clients in customer service and particularly in claims handling. I think we clearly need to develop more products for our customers. So as I mentioned before, we've seen an increased desire or an increased interest in life insurances and health insurances. And I think we really, as an insurer, we need to simplify our products. Often insurers, we take pride in how complicated our products are. And actually, that's not what the clients want. The clients want simple products, priced properly. And I think that's where we see as insurers where there's some opportunities. I think also as we become more digital, we become more data oriented, we see opportunities to manipulate this customer data and manage this customer data to improve propositions for our customers as well. So we see opportunities where we become more efficient in managing data. We see that also as an opportunity to improve our customers, more tailor-made, more specific propositions specifically for the customer's needs.
And what is the biggest challenge to the insurance industry right now?
That's a good question. I mean, from my perspective, the biggest challenge I'm facing is how to maintain and create a company culture when most people are working remotely or working from home. So without that face-to-face interaction, without the events, without the face-to-face meetings, it's more challenging to create that environment, to create the culture that that differentiates us from our competitors, and at the same time really drives engagement and improves the teamwork within the business. So I think that's one of the main challenges we face. I prefer to be face to face with my teams, my clients, my agents. I prefer to be face to face than on Zoom, because it's important to really build those relationships. It's interesting because we as Generali, we were already looking to come up with a more hybrid working model. So we're moving offices next year to a different office in Warsaw, and we'd already envisaged and planned to work in a more of a hybrid model with less people in the office and people rotating. So we'd already done some work on that. But nevertheless, one thing I've really learned over the last few months is we've still got to work really on the engagement, the teamwork, the culture. And we've got to learn different ways of doing that. We've got to use different tools to do that. And that's been a real big learning for me over the last few months. I think another challenge we're facing in the market at the minute is as a result of reductions in the number of claims, particularly in the motor insurance area. And so that's driven the prices are fairly low at the moment, but we're now starting to see some significant inflation in costs, inflation in our claims costs, and as a result of that, we see a need for some correction of prices, which we should start seeing in the market. But it's very competitive market in the Polish motor insurance market, and I think that's another challenge that I see at the moment.
And what are Generali ambitions and goals on the Polish market in the time horizon of 3 or 5 years?
From our perspective, from Generali, we're a global company. I think we're one of the top 3 insurers in Europe, but in Poland we're a little bit under. We're batting below our average. You could say we're not where we should be as a global player in the Polish market. We're one of the largest investors for instance, in property in Poland. We're very active in both non-life and life insurance, but nevertheless, we're still relatively small. So my focus, my priority is to profitably build a business with more scale and more influence in the market. We want to be a significant player in the Polish market, and that's what our shareholders, my leaders, my managers are all striving for and all fighting for at the moment. We want to. I've talked before about we're growing direct, so we want to grow our direct model. But I see a lot of opportunities. In Generali, we have several brands. We offer all insurance products and investment products, and we're active in all channels. But I want to make sure that if a customer comes to an agent or goes online, that they can access all our products. And until now, that's not been the case. We tend to sell specific products through specific channels. And I want our customers to be able to buy the products they want, how they want to buy it, be that through an agent, be that through a broker, or be that direct.
Thank you. Thank you for interview.
Pleasure.
Moim gościem był pan Roger Hodgkiss, prezes zarządu Generali Polska.